Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I am here today to do my update for my project polish. This is a project where I rotate through my ridiculously large polish collection. I know you guys have asked for, a look at what my collection looks like. I'm working on it. I'm actually doing my makeup inventory right now, so polish will come after that, but I really want to do the makeup inventory first. So polish will come soon. But let me go ahead and share with you the items that I'm able to roll out. I actually have two. I have two polishes that I can roll out of this project. Now, the way that I structure this project is I have put my polishes into 9 color categories. It's kind of like how I've organized them. So I randomly pull a polish from each of those 9 color categories. And I try to use each of those polishes, not 9, 5 times. And once I've used them 5 times, I roll them out and then I roll a new one in. And again, I choose them fairly randomly. I will kind of go digging in a drawer. I pick something randomly. And if the color is appropriate for the season, I will use it. If not, I'll put it back in and I'll randomly choose something else until I get something that's appropriate for the season. And that's because I don't want to pick a hot pink for the winter and I don't want to pick a vampy red for the summer because otherwise I won't use it. Okay, so like I said, I do have 2 polishes that I can roll out. Let me share with you what those were. The first one I was really close to finishing. I think I only had 1 use left on last update. That is the Orly polish in Skinny Dip. So it is this one here. This is such a great summer blue. Now I think most people are probably coming out of summer. It is still pretty warm here in Dallas, so I'm still in summer. But I am slowly starting to roll in some fall shades, but this was still pretty appropriate for me, kind of towards the end of August, beginning of September. But this is a beautiful shade. Let me show you on my color wheel. It's so gorgeous. Love it. Love this blue. And I've used a decent amount because you can't tell right now, but I've used this polish quite a bit. It's got this beautiful like sheen to it. It's stunning. Okay, the other one that I'm able to roll out is the Fun Lacquer. That was obviously my blue category. This is my topper category. This is the Fun Lacquer polish in Love Potion. So here it is. And I think this is like, they call this their glitter polish. Yeah. So this is a really pretty, like a, fuchsia pink with some pink and like purple glitters in there. Very, very fine micro glitters. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. And let me show you on my color wheel. It's got a very strong pink base as well. But I always use this. I never use this on its own. I always used it as a topper. Really pretty. Okay, so I had already rolled in a blue to replace the Orly polish in Skinny Dip. So I don't have to roll anything new for that. But I do have to roll in a new polish for this one. And I also have a few that are close. Yeah, I have 2 that are close to being at the 5 use mark. So I went ahead and rolled in 3 new polishes this month. So let me share with you the ones that I am still working on. I didn't even realize I was close to hitting my goal on this. So I'm going to pull another polish for this one as well. I'm not going to have a swatch, but that's okay. This is the Darling Diva polish in Dreamy. This is my black-white category. And I have used this one 4 times. I did not even realize that. And this is a holographic polish. It's pretty sheer and it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's usable. So I am able to use it pretty well. It is this one here. And there is a decent shift with this. It's not a strong holographic shift. I find that it, tones down super bright polishes with just a slight holographic tint, but it's not a strong tint. You know, I am ambivalent to this polish. I can't decide if I want to keep it in my collection. I do like Darling Diva polishes in general, but I do feel like I have better toppers. So if I come across one, like a holographic silver topper that's like blows me out of the water that I have in my collection, I may end up decluttering this one. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and keep it. So, but I will replace this one. I just have to go grab one once I go through the rest of these, since we're at 4 uses. Next up, we have our pink. And this is the Color Club polish in Raspberry Rush. So it is this one here. It's a fluorescent pink polish, basically just a creme formula. And I do have this on my nails right now. It is a base for the multi-chrome that I have on my nails, but it is just a really, nice fluorescent polish. Now, fluorescent nail polish in general can be a little bit challenging, dries down matte. I always feel like I have to go down with a thin coat to start and then a thicker coat as the second coat. But, that one is actually a decent fluorescent pink polish. As you can see, it's actually pretty good. And I think if you went on with the third coat, it'd be even brighter. So I do have 4 uses on that one. And again, that's my pink family. Now the other one that I have 4 uses on that I'm going to roll in another polish for is my red purple. And that is the Colors by Leroux polish in If You Dare. So it is this one here. And this is a really beautiful, I guess pink leaning purple. And it looks holographic, but in reality it's really not. I mean, it's slightly. Like this polish in general was kind of before holo kind of blew up. So it's not super holographic on the nails. It's pretty, but it's not super holographic. And on my color wheel, it is this one right here. So you can see it's not super holographic. It's just a fun shade. These others we're not bringing a polish for. So I mentioned the blue that I had brought in for the Orly. I had brought that in previously. This is the Zoya polish in Muse. So it's this one here. This is so pretty. It's more of a kind of a glitter. Definitely has a blue base, but it is so pretty. So pretty. It has some green going on in there. Really pretty. And I think I've only used that one once. Yep, only used that one once. And it is this one here. Love that one. Okay, in my red family, I have the Zoya polish in Carmen. And this is just a really nice cherry red. And I don't know what's on there. It's just a little fuzzy. And it's just a really nice cherry red cream shade. And it's also a great base for the multi-chrome that I have in this project. I just haven't been using it lately. I think I've only used this twice. Yeah, I've used it twice, and I think maybe once since the last update. So I still have 3 uses to go. Oh, and let me show you the swatch. It's this one here. Really good standard red. This is my glitter. I've used this one 3 times. This is the Fun Lacquer polish in Dynamite. And this is just a really fun pink toned glitter. It's so fun. It's very opaque. So you can definitely get it to coat your nails. The last time I wore this, I did use a peel off base coat. And I use, let me find it, UNT. If I can find it, I'll link it down below as my peel off base coat. And for me, it usually lasts the day. I've tried all the tricks. I use acetone on my nails and it still pops off in a day, which is fine. I kind of plan for it, knowing it's going to pop off in a day. I'm just like, okay, I know tomorrow night I'm going to have to either go with bare nails or paint my nails. So I plan for it, but I don't like to fiddle with taking this off my nails because the glitter gets everywhere. So I'd rather use a peel off base coat for this, but this is beautiful on the nails. Love this. Ugh. Again, I've used that one 3 times, and I think only once since the last update. Okay, next up is my purple polish. This is the Kale polish in Dream Boy. It is this pastel purple, and it's a creme, and it's, you know, it's a really nice shade, not a shade that I typically wear. And recently I actually used this as a base for a manicure where I stamped this on top of it, and I loved it. Freaking loved it. It actually made this base look completely different. I don't know how it did it, but it did not make this polish look so gray toned. It's beautiful. I really loved doing that. Now, stamping is a long process because you have to do the base coat, you have to like do a top coat on top of that, let it dry. And then I always do a latex barrier around the nail and then stamp it and then take the latex barrier off. And then you got to clean around it with, you know, acetone and a little brush and then another top coat. So it's a long process, but the effect was beautiful and I really did enjoy it. I do have a couple of videos in the last couple of weeks, I think, where I was wearing that manicure. And there are also a couple of my inventory videos where I had that manicure going. So you'll see those coming up as well. Fun. Fun, fun, fun. Forgot how much I love stamping. It's just time consuming. So here is that swatch. It's a nice cream polish. And it's a great base for stamping. So like I said, I've used that 3 times. And let's see, my last polish is the Multi-Chrome. This is the Ozotic polish in 730. Now, these don't have names, and so these just, you know, they just have numbers assigned to them. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Again, it is what I'm wearing on my nails right now, on top of that pink. So you can kind of see the shift. I feel like depending on whether you've got it over a, you know, whether it's over the red or the pink, over the red it shifts more orange, and over the pink I feel like it shifts more pink. It's got more of that pink tone to it. This is really pretty. I'm so glad I brought it in because I think in the bottle it looks so much more, I don't know, I feel like it looks more orange and I don't gravitate towards it, but on the nails it's so pretty. So on my color wheel, it is this one right here. So you can see I swatched it over the black as well. So you could see it's sheer, but it does really beautifully over that black. Really do love that. So I have used the Ozotic 3 times, including today, or this manicure. I did paint my nails today. Let me go grab a polish to replace the black white. This one for whenever I use this one the 5th time, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am bringing in for my pink polish replacement. So it's replacing the fluorescent pink when I get my 5th use on it, is the Colors by Leroux polish in You've Been Served. So again, like I say, I just randomly pick, and this is the first one that I picked, and I was like, okay, that's appropriate for fall. I can't really get this to mix up very well, but this is a really nice, I think, like kind of a red toned pink, and I really do think this is a great shade for fall. So my swatch wheel is a little bit wet, but This is the shade here. So I think it looks red, but it really is a nice, like, red toned pink. It's pretty. It's very pretty. So yeah, that is what that shade looks like. So I think it's a great shade starting in September. For the purple, which is replacing this Colors by Leroux, which I did meet my goal on. No, I still have one use to go on this one. I am bringing in the Powder Perfect polish in Otherworld. So it is this one here. I think this is a really pretty bottle. And here is the shade. This is a beautiful polish. So pretty. Again, we're going a little bit darker, so I'm no longer picking bright shades. So if I get a bright shade, I put it right back. But this is stunning. It's so pretty. So let me show you what this looks like on my color wheel. So it's this one here. So pretty. You know, I love my purples. For my topper, I got the Cult Nails polish in Charlatan. I love this shade. I love it so much. So it looks super scary in the bottle. I mean, like a bright, bright pink, right? But it's very, very sheer. And it's so pretty as a topper. So I do have it over a sheer nail and then over the black tip as well. So you can see what that looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I cannot wait to play with that. I think it's going to be much prettier over darker polishes. So perhaps this purple would be really pretty. I have this other polish that I'm bringing in that I think it'll be really pretty over. Those are the first two that come to mind. I don't know that it's going to do much over the pink. I don't think it's going to show up. But definitely over the purple. And then maybe over this one. So this is the black white shade that I'm bringing in. And this is definitely not a black white polish. But it kind of is like a brown tone shade. It doesn't really fall in any other color category that I have set up. So it kind of gets thrown in the black white drawer. This is the Orly polish in Space Cadet. This is gorgeous. This is like a burnt metal. I don't even know. I mean, look at that. It's probably a duochrome polish, right? It probably could go in that drawer, but you know, I have it in my black white drawer, so it's stunning. It's stunning. So I did a hasty swatch. So here is what this shade looks like. It's so pretty. Maybe it's probably focusing on my finger. So pretty. And that is 3 coats. So I did have to go a bit ham with that because it is kind of a sheer formula. So you do have to lay it on thick the 3rd time around. But that's stunning. And this does not have a top coat on it either. I didn't have time to do a top coat. So exciting. So those are the 4 new polishes that I brought in, right? Yeah, 4 new polishes that I brought in. So very exciting. Let's see, how many have I finished so far? I don't think I've gone over that. So far I have met my goal on 22 polishes. Awesome. I am super happy with that number. Okay, guys, that is my update for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you are doing well and staying safe. I did want to say I have pre-filmed a lot of my videos up until now. So I do want to say that hopefully anybody who was in the path of Hurricane Ida is safe and was not horribly affected by the events that happened with the flooding, without electricity, everything. I know that was a super scary situation. I have a colleague who is currently without electricity and unable to get into her home. So hopefully everyone was able to stay out of the path and stay safe. So my apologies for not mentioning that earlier. Anyway, as I mentioned, thank you for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Oh, wow. We went to our parents' lake house this weekend and I took the cats and they're exhausted. Look at him. Ziggy's like, he's been like that since we got back. Hi. Oh, I know. You're not as tired as Ziggy is. Ziggy's tired. He's so tired. And Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Sassy Mauve. I need to check how I am doing on this. Sassy Mauve. I don't think I've met my goal, but I'm going to check anyway. Not yet. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at Ziggy. Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for my project Polish. This is a project where I rotate through my ridiculously large project collection. No. Oh, Lordy. This is a project where I rotate through my ridiculously large polish collection. I almost said project again. This is a project where I rotate through my ridiculously large polish. Oh, send help. Polish collection, not project. Polish collection. Polish collection. It's ridiculously... I will get there. The first one, I think I was really cute. Knowing that it's going to pop off. So cute. So cute. Bye.